Hello everyone, this is 𝐬𝐻𝐫𝐞, and today, May 24th, 2023, I actually got hammered by a lot of people, or probably just one, maybe two people, and it's all because I'm autistic, and it started with a simple comment to a short that I just posted today. The short was Why Autistic Friendships Are Usually Like Social Media Part 1, and this person just made a simple comment saying no one cares. And I know that it's been a while since I had to make a video like this, and within that time there have been people who have made comments, and I didn't really make a big deal out of it, especially since, you know, I reply and okay, that's it. But this one I did reply, and what happened next kind of would shock anybody. I replied and said, well, what's wrong with being autistic? Why don't you care about autistics? It's just my assumption. It's 1 in 36 now, which the CDC said last March, and I was on ABC 7 News to talk about that. That's why I'm doing my part in educating the world all over television news, radio, and social media, including 1 million+ followers on Instagram. That's why I'm doing my part in educating the world all over television news, radio, and social media. And in fact, I really do have 1 million followers on Instagram. I'm verified on Instagram, which means I am who I say I am. I'm credible. I'm a real person. I am also on TikTok with 40,000 followers approximately. And if you look down below in this video, I have over 81,000 subscribers on YouTube. I've been on social media for like 5 to 6 years publicly, just introducing like, this is autism, this is who I am. I'm not letting anybody stop me or anything slow me down. If I could do the things I could do, so can you, plus more, including this person. So I just took that, I made a little post and just said, this person is proving to me that people are still ignorant, hateful, and exclusive toward autistic people. But I do believe that this individual has a purpose, but it's not to bully others on the grounds that mentally some of us seem different and awkward. In fact, that's why I tell people all the time that everybody has a purpose, including those who are hurt themselves, which is why they're bullies to begin with, for whatever reason. And they have a purpose, but their purpose is not to bully. And again, I always fight back with kindness, as you'll see later in this video as well. But I do believe in biblical principles like be nice to your enemies, so heap coals of fire on their head, turn the other cheek, and pray for those who persecute you. And of course, that's what I've been doing the entire time ever since I saw the first comment, because again, I believe that they have a purpose. And so I got a couple of comments on that post, like the person that made the original post said that he wasn't reading all of that. Another person said no one asked. I'm not sure if it's the same person but a different account or not. And then as time went on, like within the next hour, give or take, I got more comments, such as no one cares what you believe. And I'll put that comment and the rest on the screen and you could read them yourself. Apparently this person doesn't want me to have a home or even a life, if you read that third comment. So I just chose one at random to reply to. And I ultimately written, I'm trying to prove that we autistics are not aliens like a lot of people think. I encourage them to read my book or read my second book that's coming out in the future, because I talk about going through teaching and being autistic at the same time and what that was like. Or read somebody else's book. Okay, this is indeed my book, Juggling the Issues Living with Asperger's Syndrome. I am thinking that these people, or this one person who's making all these comments, probably doesn't believe that I even have a book. This is a real book. It's not fake or anything like that. Again, I don't want to assume, I'm just saying. Or read somebody else's book. I mean, I'm not the only person who's out there, like in the author world or even in the social media world. I mean, there's a lot of places. So, I mean, I'm not like the only person. I'm not telling everyone or anyone to subscribe to me or follow me or anything like that. I just want this world to be educated that we are human beings and that we have a right to live, just like these neurotypicals have a right to live. Anyway, I also suggested maybe Google my name, because I am who I say I am. They wouldn't verify a person on Instagram if I was a fake. And there's like several dozen videos and websites and articles out there on Google where, you know, I was in interviews. I was indeed in Newsweek magazine, Spectrum News, Scripps News Twice, ABC 7 Los Angeles, Digital Journal, Market Watch, E27, 𝐸 I was on Afternoon Focus. I've spoken on NPR or National Public Radio, iHeartRadio, SiriusXM Radio. I've appeared in magazines and also school assemblies, encouraging hundreds and hundreds of students that they have purpose as well. And for those who do not have a disability, like help other people feel included who do have a disability. And I've been told that I've changed lives. In fact, I'm still booked even right now for future podcast and radio interviews and such, including today I have a phone call with a magazine. So I am getting myself out there without apology, explaining that, disability or not, anybody could do whatever they set their heart and mind to do, including these people or this one person. But it didn't stop there. Soon, this user who calls himself Tyler, I'll put his innuendos on the screen right now, and I do not want to read it because it is pure hatred to the max. Like, all of them insinuate, death. All of them are basically telling me to do that to myself, mentioning, well, you could read the guy's name in the last comment down below, and if you research how that person died, you could insinuate what this person is wanting me to do. And this is very, very offensive because 2 years ago this month, I've actually had a very, very close person to me who had done that to himself, and I'm still not over it. And I think about that person and what he did every single day and every single night of my life, and now this person is telling me to do it to myself because he validated my argument that people out there do believe that we autistics are alien and such. And so many other things, and basically all my problems would be erased if I just do that to myself. Of course, I'm not going to do that to myself, but I do want to warn whoever this individual is that, if you continue to do this, there's weaker people out there who might actually do that to themselves and write their name down before they do it. They're going to be in a lot of trouble at that point. And I've actually watched a court case on YouTube about that, and it's real. If you think your harmless comments won't do anything, they actually will, and the police are going to catch you. So just thank God I'm strong, but not everyone is strong, and that's why I'm trying to, I'm trying to encourage the people, especially people on the spectrum, people who have autism or Tourette's or any disability, to just never give up and always persevere. And honestly, don't let others bring you down. Don't let the labels stop you. And I'm doing this just to expose that it happens. I'm not letting it stop me, but at the same time, I'm hoping that these people, or this one person, and all other neurotypicals who do not accept us yet, will finally not just be aware of us, but accept us and have appreciation for us. And that's what my life is about. I'm never going to stop because of these comments. And this person, I believe that this is one person, maybe up to two, because Tyler, or whoever he is, his channel was just created today and such, and he has similar verbiage of the others. So I think all of this is just one person, probably, but there's always a part of me that wants to give people a chance, people the benefit of the doubt. But regardless, they're out there, and I can't do anything about that right now, but continue to spread awareness and ultimately acceptance. So I appreciate everyone who has stood up for me so far. It really helps me and my mind out too, because I am human at the same time. I've just noticed that they are replying to their comments and or going to their channel, and I've actually been noticing that they're commenting on their videos. Well, specifically the 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞 one. He's the only one of them all that actually has content. But still, if you want to contribute, just to educate that we're autistic and we should not be discriminated, I just ask perhaps you could do so, and do it with kindness, do it with love, because that's how I responded to them. That's how I communicated back, because I do believe they have a purpose. But I cannot tolerate this hatred, and I'm really biting my tongue to say adjectives in front of that. And just to conclude real quick with these comments, the one where he told me that I'm not right in my head and that I'm an alien, basically, I just said politely in my first reply to that, I honestly don't know who you are, but this I know: you have a purpose. Just believe in yourself and know that there are real people who simply have different abilities, and have a great rest of your year. And that's the end of it. And with my luck, it's 50-50 that this video they might come back. But I just believe that I have a purpose. I believe that I have a lot of friends out there, whether or not they decide to comment or reply or something like that. And I totally understand, because you yourself would be putting yourself in that predicament, and that's not what I want. I just want everyone on Earth, all 8 billion people in the next generation, to just come together, put aside competition, and just believe in themselves, believe in each other, and to have, relative world peace and give everybody a chance. Like I said in my video last year, it doesn't take any time to decide to be nice. I tried to put it in perspective and said, well, it takes a lot of people, a lot of time, a lot of years to cure a cancer or to build a skyscraper or a bridge or anything monumental like that. But it doesn't take any time or any second to decide to be nice. And I was thinking about that today. I kind of added to it in a bit, because the time that it takes to cure a cancer or to build a skyscraper or whatever, that interim period, there's a lot of waiting, a lot of patience, probably a lot of hurt and anguish and stress and such. And that's like waiting in a world where one person is mean, and over here that person decides to be nice, and it takes a long time for that person to be nice. Okay, in reality, it doesn't take any time, so I have no idea if that spoke to everybody or a lot of people, but that's how my brain works. But I hope it spoke to a couple of people. And one last thing before the outro is, here's my sampler of my body cam footage that I've taken over the past couple of years that prove that this happens not just on social media by trolls that are hidden in somebody's basement, cliche, but this actually happens, in broad daylight and such, or out in the public. This happens to me every single day, and sometimes it's worse enough that people yell, people cuss, people almost beat me with their skateboards. That happened once last year. Well, I was almost beaten, that is, and I just collect the body cam footage and just put it out there just to prove that it happens. So here it is.
What's up? Hey, man.
Other than that, thanks for watching this video, and just know that disability or not, anybody could do whatever they set their heart and mind to do.